Hello everyone, my name is Anu and welcome back to my channel. In the previous video, we learned about the introduction and the features of list. In today's video, we are going to explore how to access elements in list. Today, I'll be discussing about accessing items in list using indexes, negative indexes, and slicing. Now, let's start our video. Access elements using indexing. As we know that list items are indexed and we can access them by using index number. Hence the syntax is like this. Let's see an example of list named fruits where we store items like apple, orange, banana and grape. As shown here, each item of the list are stored with its corresponding index number and indexing starts at 0 and then 1, 2, 3 and so on. Therefore, the items of list like apple, banana can be accessed with its proper index number. Now let's go and practice this in Python code. Now I'm going to create a list named fruits. So hash create a list and then I will name it fruits, and then first I will give apple, and then let's say orange and banana and let's say grape, and then we close the bracket. Now I want to access the first item of the list. For that I'm going to write let's say to access the first element I have to write print, and then I will print the string called fruit, and then I have to give like fruits and then the 0 index value to it. Now let's run it. So the first fruit, if I want to print the apple, then I have to write fruits and the index 0, so it will give the apple. Similarly, to access let's say the second element, I have to write print, let's say second fruit, and then I should write fruits and the index 1. We're going to run this. Sorry, here is I don't need to bracket here. So okay, the second is orange, so second items of the list is orange, right? Now if we want to access the last element, then we can write like access the last element, and then we print last fruit, and I will write fruit and then the index number 3, because that's a fourth item of the list, right? And we'll run it. It will give grape. Therefore we can say that using the indexing method is a key to access specific elements in the list. Now let's go and see how negative indexing works. Now let's discuss how we can access elements of list using negative indexing. The syntax is list minus index. I'm going to take the same example of list named fruits. Here we have our list fruits, and in this case we use negative indexing. This means we can access elements from the end, and the index of the last element here is -1, and the second last element is -2, and third is -3, and then -4. Therefore the list item like banana can be accessed with fruits -2. Now let's go and see in the Python code. I'm on the same page, so I have the list name fruits here. Now I want to access the last element using the negative indexing. and then for that I have to write, let's say accessing the last element using negative index. So for that I will write print, let's say last fruit, and then I have to give the list name and its index value. Here we have -1, and then close the bracket and we run it. It will give the grapes, because the negative indexing, it starts as like -1, -2, -3 and -4. So the -1, it gives like grape. So if we have to access the second last element using negative index, then we will write print second last fruit, and then fruits and -2. Our second last element is banana, right? So let's run and see. So it gives the banana. Similarly, to access the third last element, we will write access the third element element using negative index. Print, I'll print the string third last fruit, and then comma fruits, and then I have to give -3 and close the bracket. Let's see. So it gives orange, because this is the third last element. Hence, negative indexing allows us to retrieve items from the end of the list, and this method can be easy to use even when we do not know the length of the list. Next chapter is slicing of the list. In Python, it is possible to access certain items from the list. For that, we can specify the range of indexes and give start and the end values. And the return value will be a new list with its specified items. If we take the same example of fruits and we have to retrieve only like apple and orange, then we have to specify the starting range as 0 and the ending range as 2. It always goes to +1 index value. Now let's practice this in code. Here I am on the same page and I'm going to use the same list name fruits, and for the slicing I will write slicing list. And in the slicing method, if we want to access the first two elements, such as like here like apple and orange, and for that I have to write has accessing first two elements, and then I will write print first two fruits, and then colon and fruits, and I have to give the starting range, that is 0, and the ending range of the index. And now let's run it. See, I am getting apple and orange. Similarly, if I want to access elements from the second to last, then I will print fruits from second to last, and then fruits I will use the starting index as 1, and then I do not specify the ending index. So if I run it, sorry, I have not closed the bracket, and let's see, I get that orange, banana and grapes. So second to last, this is second, one, first, second, third and fourth, that is last. If I want to access the only the middle part, then I can write accessing the middle one, print, and then middle to fruits, and then fruits, starting is 1 and then 3, and close the bracket and run it. So we'll get the orange and banana, that is 0 1 2 3, right? So orange and banana. Therefore, using the slicing method, it helps us to create a list with our selected items. Okay, this much for today. We discussed how we access elements in list in Python. If we understand indexing and slicing, we can have control over any data stored in a list, so it will be simple to retrieve exactly what we want. Okay, I hope this video will be helpful to you all. I will come with another list tutorial in the next episode. Until then, please go and watch other Python videos in my channel, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel to stay updated on more Python tutorials. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.